Hello again, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm going to carry on making some things for you if that's okay. Please let me know if you don't want me to anymore, but I'm happy to do so because it's helping with my boredom. See you soon! And I'd really appreciate it if I had no more requests on how to make beans on toast. Thanks very much! Hi everybody, hope everyone is keeping safe still and staying at home like we've been told to. I'm going to try and make some bread today. Not really done this before, again, don't really know how it's going to go. But you only need 6 ingredients for this loaf. It's a brown loaf, just a brown loaf. That's what I googled and that's what I found. So what you need is, you need some essentials: Waitrose strong brown bread flour. You also need strong white bread flour, Waitrose again, obviously. You also need some salt as well. A tablespoon of butter, one sachet of dry yeast. You need just some seeds to like sprinkle over the top. All I got is golden linseed, so we're going to go with that. When you sift through the flour as well, especially with the brown, you get left a bit of bran, so I've just put that to one side. I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top as well. So in the bowl at the moment, this bowl here, I've sifted through the 2 types of flour, and then I'm going to add in the yeast and the salt, and then mix that together, and then you add the butter in and you just rub it through your hands. So you know, that kind of movement, you know, pull it up and push it down, pull it up and push it down, like making a crumble top. I'm sure we all did that in school at one point. Never leaves you, never forget. Right, so I'll be back in a bit with more of an update. Hi again, you okay? Right, so I've mixed all this together with what I said I was going to mix it with. It says to make a well in the bottom of the bowl, and then you're going to add some just water. It says hand warm water, so I'm just going off with what I think is hand warm. So it's 300 ml, but it says just use maybe like 200, and then if you need more, need more. So I'm going to put that in. Probably needs to be hand warm so it doesn't melt the butter, but I'm just guessing. And then it says to mix it together and cut it through with a serrated knife. So I'm just going to do that now and hope for the best. So, thank you for the nice comments on the Oreo balls video, by the way. I'm glad you liked it. It's fun to do. I had a really fun day yesterday. This is with like 200 in. You can see it's still not really come together and it's still a bit dry, so I'm going to just put the rest in. Maybe a bit more of it. A little bit of water goes a long way. Says you can have more if you need to as well. So I'm going to put the rest of it in. Right, so I'll come back to you in a minute when it seems like it's coming together now. Back in a sec. Right, so I've got the dough. It says it can't be too sticky, so that's a little bit sticky, but not too sticky to me. So it says put it in a bowl, put it on a floured surface and knead it for 8 to 10 minutes, but I'm going to use my KitchenAid because I've never used it before with a dough hook, so I'm going to put it in there and see how it goes because I've never used it and I've got nothing else to do, so I'll put it in and I'll be back again. So this is my fancy KitchenAid. I think it's doing the right thing. I'm sure Roger Carter will tell me if I'm not. This is just kneading away for me, so I don't have to do it really. Okay, so that's the dough. Nice and soft. Feels like a baby bum, apparently, that's what they've said. Not that I would know. So this one's weird. So it says, now, lightly flour it, and then get a bowl, put it under an upturned bowl for an hour, or 45 minutes to an hour, and then you have to do more to it. You have to like knock it back or something. So we'll see what that entails in a bit. See you soon! Hello, I'm back after the first proof. I've read through this recipe and it's like three proofs. It's a good job we haven't got much to do at the moment, isn't it? Because I don't think I would have done it otherwise. So I'll show you what the bread looks like now. You can see it's kind of tripled in size and the bowl is actually starting to lift up. So what you have to do now, I'm going to read this from the recipe because it's a bit confusing. So you have to knock back the dough by lightly kneading just 3 or 4 times. You only want to knock out large air bubbles, so too much handling now will lose the dough's lightness. So shake back into a bowl, cover with the glass bowl and leave for another 15 minutes. So I'm going to have a go doing that now, okay? So that's been knocked back, it's gone back into a smaller ball. It doesn't say to grease the bowl, but it did stick to the bowl a bit, so I would maybe grease it next time when you're going to actually do it yourself. So that needs to go back under there for 15 minutes. What I would do after this as well is put your oven on. So you need to put it on 220, I think. Just let me double check here. You need to put it on 230C, or if it's fan assisted, 210, and then when it goes in you drop it down by 10 degrees. You also need actually one of these as well, so if you've got like a roasting tray, like so, you need to put that in the oven 20 minutes before you put the bread in, because you need to put water in it when the bread goes in, because apparently it creates steam and then it gives your bread a crispy crust. That does actually sound quite nice. Hello. Right, so it's on its second proof. This is where I think it's all going to go wrong. So we'll just have to see how we get on. So you need a loaf tin like this as well, which has been greased and then lined on the bottom like it says with some baking paper. This size is 23 by 13, which is what it says in the recipe. You've probably had this in the cupboard for ever and it's just never been used. So good to, you know, use some things that we've not used before. So, okay, right. So this is what it looks like after its second proof. It's nice and, you know, soft. And what you have to do now, might be a little bit of stop-start in here because there's quite a lot to read. So you have to use my knuckles to flatten the dough into a rectangle size, around 25 to 13 centimetres. So I'm going to try and do that now. I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay, so that's around 25 to 19 centimetres. Then it says you have to fold half this into the middle, and the other half into the middle, like this. And then you give it a quarter turn, and then you flatten it out again. So I'll do that next. So flattened it out again, and then after you flatten it out again, you roll it up from one end to the other. And then you've got to just have to put it on top of the seeds, and then you put it in the tin. So I'll just do that now as well. Right, so that's it in the tin. There is another proof, unfortunately. So this has to stay in the tin, covered with a tablecloth, or a tea towel even, not a tablecloth, for 40 to 45 minutes. But like I said, halfway through that time, put the roasting tray in the oven to warm up, and then you pour the water in and then put that in, and then put the bread in and then drop the temperature by 10 degrees when the bread goes in. But I'll go through that again later. Nearly there. So that's the bread after the final proof. I'm actually quite happy with that, to be fair. Hope it tastes nice. So this needs to go into the oven now, before you put the water in that tray. So you put it in the oven, excuse me, at 210 fan assisted, 230C if it's not a fan, and then pour the 250ml of cold water into the roasting tin. It says be careful when you're putting it in because the tin will be hot, but it will create like a hissy noise and it will create like a burst of steam. So I'll do that now and put that in the oven. So that's the bread in the oven. 30 minutes. It says just keep an eye on it after 20 minutes. Cover it with foil if it's getting a bit brown, and then as soon as you put it in the oven, just drop the temperature by 10 degrees, it says, which is something I need to do because I actually forgot to do that. I'll take it out in half an hour, see how it looks, and I'll be back with you. So that's the bread out of the oven. Okay, it's nice and firm top. They said just give it a tap. And that's how it should be after half an hour. You leave it in the tin for 2 to 3 minutes to cool down, so I've just got that on a timer, and then just upturn it, take it out, place it on a wire rack, give it a tap on the bottom, and then that'll know when it's done. So if it's not done, it's wrong, and I can't do anything about it. But anyway, it's been fun. There we are, so that's out the oven. I'm actually quite happy with that. I just have to wait for it to cool down, and then I'm going to give it a slice, and then I might make some toast or something. Right, moment of truth. I'm giving it the cut down the middle. By the way, the kitchen smells immense. Let's just see if this is actually done or not. It's got a good structure, as Mary Berry would say, I think. I don't really know. Ooh, lovely. Right, so that's all for today, guys. Mission bread success. Yeah. Is there anything else you want me to cook? Drop me a note. See if I can pull something together for you. A bit more entertaining, maybe. But yeah, serious note now. Stay at home. Wash those hands. And try and get through the hair struggle. This is just looking awful at the moment. At least I'm not grey, which is good. Tracy mode. Right, so I'll see you soon, and just stay safe. And if anyone wants to message me, just drop me a message. All right, bye.